Hello, welcome to History and Art Secrets for a new journey in search of knowledge. Dina Galli, born Clotilde Anna Maria Galli, Milan, December 16, 1877, Rome, March 4, 1951, was an Italian actress of theatre and cinema. Daughter of art, she grew up on the boards of the stage. In 1890 her mother was hired in the dialect company directed by Ferravilla and brought her 13-year-old daughter with her. The credit for having made her debut went to Giraud, who offered her a singing number. It was the comedy, Alla Follia, and the success was immediate. Ferravilla offered her a regular engagement in his company. In 1900 Tali offered her a contract in the company he directed, Tali, Grammatica, Calabrese. Sometime later she signed a contract as first comic actress. After joining the company in Venice, she made her debut at the Goldoni Theatre with the part of Marta in Dumas' comedy Dionysia. Her consecration took place in May 1900 at the Arena del Sole in Bologna. Irma Grammatica had refused the part of the protagonist, and so she seized her big opportunity. From Bologna she went to Rome, Turin and Milan. What would become her repertoire was taking shape. Light comedies, sometimes foul-mouthed, which the actress always knew how to lighten up thanks to the lively vivacity of her acting. At the end of the 3-year comic period, 1899–1902, Lieb offered her a contract as first absolute actress in the new company he was forming. She accepted, but Lieb died shortly thereafter. Dina then decided to found her own company, and took over Teresa Mariani's company, which lived and prospered for 3 years, reaping success in all the major venues. In 1906 Sickle proposed a contract to put together a lineup of comedy aces. Sickle, Guasti, Galli, Charlie, Bracci, known as the Company of Five, was born. This is how she met Amerigo Guasti, and between the two a professional understanding was born that would last until the latter's death, March 1926. The following 3 years saw the Company of Five reduced to 4. Sickle had left the group. The company debuted at the Nazionale in Rome in 1909. In 1914, due to Charlie's death, the company was further reduced and became Galli, Guasti, Bracci. Their comedy, performed in 1915 at the Olympia Theatre in Milan, achieved unprecedented success, marking an indisputable triumph. Galli was now considered one of the greatest actresses Italian, and because of her fame she was invited to court to perform before the king. The outbreak of the First World War did not interrupt the actress's activity, who instead intensified her commitment by producing a large quantity of shows to entertain the soldiers who crowded the hospital corridors. After the war she returned to tread the boards. The other actors in the company willingly accepted to work in the shadow of the great interpreter. 1924 marked a new, resounding success for Galli with Baragan, the comedy that Fraccaroli wrote specifically for Galli. In 1926, Guasti died and she retired from the theatre, determined never to return, and spent a few months between Rome and Viareggio. She later formed a new company. As a film actress she played in several films, the best known being Felicita Colombo, 1937, directed by Mario Mattoli. This was followed by Nonna Felicita, 1938, and Stasera Niente di Nuovo, 1942. Dina Galli dies in Rome on March 4, 1951, and her death coincides with the end of a light and uncommitted theatre of which the actress's dazed comedy was one of the highest expressions. She was the first actress to fly on an airplane in Italy in 1910, preceded only by the actress Lyda Borelli in America. On March 21, 1921, Galli and Guasti were among the survivors of the Diana massacre in Milan, an anarchist bomb attack that killed 21 spectators. If you liked this video, click like, share it on your social networks and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Hello.